You are watching from the Directorate, only on Nigerian Correctional Service online television. And joining us on set with the DCG is the controller in charge of education under the Training and Staff Development Directorate, CC Aremu Adeboyega. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you let us know what your education unit is all about?
Education unit is a unit under TSD, that's a Training and Staff Development Directorate, headed by Controller of Corrections. We basically oversee the activities of national open universities across our custodial centers. As at the moment, we have 14 centers in various custodial centers where inmates go through national open university degree programs, go through postgraduate courses like PGD and even up to PhD level. So it is the duty of the education unit to oversee the activities of these open universities at the various centers where we have them. We also oversee the libraries in all these custodial centers to make sure that they are well equipped with book materials that will enhance the study capacity of the inmates that are undergoing these various programs at the various centers in our custodial centers. So that's what we do.
Okay, thank you. To what level has the inmates and also the Nigerian correctional personnel taken advantage of the National Open University as it is?
Thank you very much. The personnel too have been given the privilege, opportunity to enhance self-development when it comes to learning, knowledge, training. And anyone who wishes to go for further studies, it is allowed by the service. We are given the leeway for staff to be able to develop themselves. That is self-development. And the service on its own send staffs for trainings and that will enhance the growth of the service. The National Open University has been so graciously good to the Nigerian Correctional Service in that we have enjoyed their support all through. This support has enhanced educational standards of our inmates. It has increased their literacy level and is a way of transforming, rehabilitating and integrating them back in society with well-equipped knowledge. So that is how far we have come.
Okay, sir. CC Education, sir, there is no a smooth running organization that does not have snacks or issues. What are some of the operational challenges facing the service that you can attribute to knowledge gap among the personnel, which you think capacity building can address?
We have the inadequate rehabilitation and reformation programs that need to be taken care of. We need to build up in the area of modern technology in rehabilitation and reformation of inmates. We need to have modern psychology instructors. We need to have human modification instructors so that we can be able to reform this inmate properly and then reintegrate them back into the society. We also have to do more in the area of staff shortages and poor welfare. This in one way affect it creates a gap as a challenge because some of the staff need to be well trained in the modern way of handling this inmate so that they can be properly reformed and then rehabilitated back into the society.
Maybe I will just make one or two additions. Our staff definitely need to be equipped. They need to be well informed. For that in this modern trend, the Nigerian Correctional Service Act 2019 moved the service from punitive to corrective. When we say corrections, that is, we are trying to see how we can be able to mold the inmates character-wise, change their attitude, change their perception to life. And everybody is supposed to be abreast of being equipped with all this knowledge of computer for us to be able to meet with the modern trends of security or securing our inmates.
Still with you, sir. Could you just share with us some of the challenges of your directorate as the head of this directorate over time?
One of the greatest challenges anyone will have in life or organization will have is the area of funding. If you have enough funding, why not? All your outline programs will be met. We always have so many problems that we don't have choice than to prioritize which of the problems to solve. We are supposed to be going for overseas training to have exchange ideas, knowledge of how other inmates in the world are being treated. You know that there's a difference between theory and practical. And when you talk of practical experience, it is you visiting other climes to see how they run their own institution. And that, we have staff that are supposed to be equipped with, well-deserved workshops, seminars. They are to update their knowledge in the modern way of administration of inmates. So all these, combined is a bit of a Herculean task that is affecting the training staff development.
Okay, just 30 seconds.
Okay, just in the area of funding as well, is the state of our training schools. We need to upgrade them. A lot of our facilities are obsolete. We have a lot of our buildings that are dilapidated. Lodging, that's in terms of accommodation, much needs to be done. That's also boils down to funding.
That's true.
That's very important.
That's true. Let's go a final line with you, sir. Crime and criminality are a phenomenon dynamic that is massive and varied in nature. How do you configure your training models to respond to these dynamics, sir?
Now, in that area, we need to lay more emphasis on security and custody-oriented training so that we'll be able to secure our custodial center very well, and then we'll train our staff in that direction so that they will know how to ensure that security is maintained. Then we also need to emphasize rehabilitation and reformation training. It is very important so that by the time our inmates are going out of custody, they will be a better person than the way they came, so that society can really have peace and be free of criminality. Non-custodial measures should be emphasized, training of non-custodial measures. Then human rights and legal education is also very key. Then we need to also emphasize radicalization and de-radicalization of our inmates so that we make sure that they move away from what brought them into the facility so that when they go out, they are a better person. Then we also need to emphasize the training in the area of crisis management and emergency response. Research and intelligence training, they are very important. Then training and in technology and modern technology training is very important. Like Oga said, we need to go out, learn how they do it outside this continent. I mean, outside the African continent, see how we can better our own facility and then make proper correction of our image. So we need to be trained in the modern technology so that our image can be better off when they leave our facilities.
Thank you very much for having you. You are still watching the Directorate from the Nigerian Correctional Service online television. After the break, we will welcome the Controller of Corrections in charge of peacekeeping. Stay with us.